Sure. Oh.
You mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast. Get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it. 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
G'day, fellas.
Mad Dog,
G'day, Jace.
Backbone.
Coming to you live from Forsyth Bar Stadium in Dunedin for the Beer Festival, aren't we, fellas?
We sure are. And I just want to describe the scene for all the listeners out there. Seriously, I know we tend to go a little bit overboard sometimes when we're on location, but fuck me, what a setup.
Oh, my God.
Fellas?
Yeah, absolutely it is. And they put a roof on special for us.
Yes.
Which is a bloody good idea when you've got a beer festival. Down here on the green of the field where so many great memories have been made in the sporting world. It's a made-for-purpose football stadium, rugby.
Yes.
And I don't know how many of these there are in the country, to be honest with you.
Covered stadiums? Is this the only one?
Well, it's the only covered, certainly, but how many stadiums are even just purpose-built for rugby alone?
Yeah, it's always cricket thrown in there, or stock cars.
Yeah, stockies, yeah.
Yeah, your Manawatu, your Tauranga.
I don't know about you guys. When I find myself in a situation like this and you're standing on the field, do you fantasize about being one of the players, having a dash down the sideline there, going for the try line?
Generally, I would, but there's so many great food and alcohol stands here, Jason.
You just get waylaid.
On my mind, yeah.
I fantasize about going for a bit of a run down the side of those stalls there and with my cup, because you get issued a cup when you walk in, and it says, look, full pour, half pour, or a taster. And so every stall you can either pay like a few bucks for a little taster there.
You'd go full
chuck your
pour.
finger right in my glass, mate.
You'd go full pour every time, wouldn't you, Keyzie?
100%
I've just
I would.
noticed over there, straight across me, because of course I'm on the wagon, fellas. You won't find me with a drink in my hand today. But I've just seen a margarita stand over there. I love a margarita.
You do love a margarita. I do know that.
Didn't they used to call you Margarita Mogi?
They did, yeah. Mogarita.
Mogarita, that's right. Old frozen Mogarita, they used to call you.
Mogarita. So I might go and have a look at that later on, but I won't have any. And
I worry that
there's got a whole bunch of gin here as well.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. You got your gins, your spirits going on as well. I bet there's some pretty tasty brews.
Oh yeah.
So with your wagon, right?
Yeah.
Is it just I'm going to save it for the summer holidays?
I'm saving it for the summer holidays, Keyzie. I've just got too much work to do between now and then.
Yeah.
And because I'm not piss fit. Now, had I been drinking all year, I'd be sweet. But I'm not piss fit, so if I drink, I'm just cooked until Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, right,
and it's just no good for my working week, man. I get shame. I get a great amount of shame. I still work, but I'm lucky that I've got a high... It doesn't take much to make me feel shame.
Right, okay.
Yes.
And so it's just better if I just don't drink at all, and then I can get my work done and I'll feel happy.
One of the things I think I've only ever felt, like once or twice maybe, is that shame after drinking.
Right.
But that's because I don't think, and I think we've talked about this, I don't think I crossed that threshold of what the fuck did I do last night?
No,
I don't think I have.
No, and I don't do that either anymore. I certainly
yeah.
did in my 20s because I just drink it into oblivion.
Yeah.
And just wake up and go, oh, God, I've got to apologise. Oh, what a piece of shit. But now it's not that. It's just that my energy is at about 50% for
20%, yeah.
It is
and the hangover's like 4 days long.
I can't help it. Like last week, you look at last weekend, Keyzie, I'm not drinking. I go home, my wife is having a glass of Chardonnay, 2 o'clock in the morning I finish up. The next day we do the cricket, I'm drinking all through the cricket. The next day we're watching the rugby league, so I go from not drinking to drinking for 3 days.
Yeah.
It's no good.
It is no good,
it's
mate.
No good. So what I've done today is I've allowed myself a packet of darts, and that's my treat, but no booze.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Do you ever treat Hoyte, Jay?
It's just a treat being here, fellas.
Oh, that's good stuff from you, man.
Yeah, but I'll be a little bit honest with you. I'm not feeling 100% myself, but it's not.
You look awful.
It's not booze related. I've got some sort of weird gas in my stomach, and it's causing me a great deal of grief.
The big C.
I feel like it's it's either the big C or just stress related.
I don't know, but it's right there between my lungs. It's like a big bubble, and it's just very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I can't quite.
Acids.
I can't shake it.
Why don't you get that fella to...
squeeze me?
No, I was going to say pick you up some quickies, but you could do both.
Yeah, maybe.
You might as well get them to.
Also, if you drink something fizzy, you might be able to just burp it up.
Yeah, maybe.
Do I need to burp
Check up some beers.
Can you throw me over your shoulder and just pat my ass?
Pat his ass, yeah.
Pat my ass, and you might help me, Keyzie.
Seriously, I will burp you if you need.
Okay.
Because we're pretty close now. I'll happily do that. You won't throw up on my shoulder, eh?
No, I don't think so, although I did have quite a big brunch.
Well, no, you didn't. You had half of a salmon bagel.
No, I had a salmon poachies with hollandaise.
Did you eat both of the eggs?
I did.
You did? Well done, man.
I ate pretty much all of it, just not the crust.
You're a big boy.
Thanks, fellas.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
It really is a really fantastic setup. I think it's my favourite one.
Really? Of all the beer festivals?
Yeah, of all the beer festivals. It's just, there's something about it being on really lush green grass.
Yeah.
Everything's sort of protected. There's no wind or rain or any of that sort of carry on. It's just a really good vibe.
I'd say the only thing letting it down is that it's in Dunedin, which, as we all know, is a massive shithole.
Yeah. Well, if you want we often say, God, I wish I lived in this sort of time. I think I would have liked this time better. If you want a good taste of 1970s New Zealand, Dunedin's the place to be.
Is it?
There's a lot of, we went for a wee walk earlier today, Mogi, while you were doing work. We went for a walk, and there's a lot of
weird shops.
Strange bastards.
Oh, right. There was, I tell you what, because we having a yarn about buskers. Oh, no, actually, we're doing that on the ACC commentary, the Wellington buskers, and you sort of, back in the day, you knew them all by name. There was about 6 of them. They were part of the community. There was Blanket Man. There was Juggle 4 Bulls guy. There was Kenny Rogers. There was all these guys. There was walk around the blanket with one buzzy hanging out lady. So there's all these sort
busking.
of
with one pussy hanging out.
They were just the homeless people, and they're just part of it. They were buskers, but they were also homeless.
Yes.
But now it's just people on meth that are going to beat you up.
Yeah,
They've
you're
lost
right.
their personality. But I was looking through Dunedin today, and there was an old bastard out there singing a song. He was in his 70s. He should have been in some kind of a mental health facility, but he wasn't. He was on the streets belting out a tune. Horrendous.
With his guitar?
But no. Complete character, couldn't sing for shit. Had a chili bin as the container for people to put money in.
Yeah,
too
okay.
big.
But also...
Too big.
Yes.
But a real character. Terrible at what he was doing.
Chili bin guy.
Chili bin guy.
Chili bin is that's his thing.
Yeah, that's right. And people, students would come past and puke on all his money.
Yeah.
That sort of shit. Backbone.
It was really funny because I know the guy you were thinking of, Keyzie. There was a guy there who was also had his guitar. And what's it called?
Guitar.
His guitar.
Oh, yes.
At the Octagon.
Yeah.
And he was strumming along.
He was shit house too.
And then he was walking past us as we were walking down the street, and he looked at me and gave me the most shit evil fucking look.
Well,
Really?
you've made the mistake of looking.
I
at him.
looked at him, and he was just like...
That's what you do, Jace.
Yeah, you never look at them.
Because you
And-
always eye contact them, eh? When I say them, I mean...
Scum.
Well, no, I don't... Well, you've said it now.
Keyzie is shocker.
No, that's not what I was
Come
going
on,
to say.
Keyzie.
Well,
have some
people that are
respect.
potentially not going to have a normal reaction to you looking at them.
People that are looking for confrontation, you will eyeball them and do the old up and down the body and then do the
Or
old...
connection.
Well, I don't even do the up. I just stare at their downstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Which I don't... I mean, that's all
You
cheap.
go eyes downstairs and look back at the eyes and then raise the eyebrows.
And then as they're walking past, I go, button mushroom.
You say that like, oh, really?
And it's always Keyzie.
But, I mean, I looked
Oh,
at the...
Chili bin Keyzie.
I wasn't sort of directly staring at his eye. What I looked in his eyes and I gave him a little smile. Like a
That's
little
very
eyebrow.
patronising. It's
you
very
super guy.
patronising, man.
Like
"You're good,
like
mate."
you were saying yesterday.
What?
About, walking past people on the street and doing the sort of eyebrow
Oh, he was
thing.
making that up for the radio.
Yeah,
Keyzie doesn't
I
talk to
fucking
people.
hate it when people do that. And also the people I do that to usually aren't on meth. But did you know there was a study done, and this is one of those, I heard this fact 10 years ago, and it was like where males and females, where their eyes are drawn to as soon as they see someone new, all dudes look at the crotch of both males and females.
Fellas, I've got to tell you this the other day.
Oh, God.
Here we
Whose
go.
piece did he look at?
I was in a group... This is a true story. I was in a group situation. And I totally innocently looked at a woman's cleavage.
Was this at work?
How was that innocent?
Well, I wasn't peering at it. I just turned, and the height of her cleavage was about my eye height.
Yeah.
So she was quite short then.
She was quite short, and I looked at her cleavage, and just at the moment that happened, she looked at me.
Was it at work?
Not at our work,
I
at
know
another
where it
work.
was. I know where it
And I
was.
went, and I went from her cleavage to her eyes, and it was
Freaked
like,
out.
oh no, I wasn't looking. I mean, I
you
was
were.
looking, but
You
it's
were
just
hoping
where
to get away
my
with
it's just
it.
where
And
my
it was
eyes
inadvertent.
fell.
But the way it looked to her was she's looking away. She turns around, like she's not looking straight in front of her. She turns to her right and sees you taking advantage of the fact that she's looking away.
Yeah, like you
You're
spotted
getting
your
an
moment.
absolute eyeful, aruga, classic Hoyte cheers. And then
Yeah,
she's
because I
like,
go. "La, la, la, la."
and she's like, look at this fucking scumbag.
It was just, and it all happened in the space of like 2 seconds.
Is this a person you're going to be working with again?
Yes.
Did you talk about it?
No.
Oh, God. That
Well,
makes it worse.
so what do? I go up to her and I go, listen, actually, I wasn't looking at your cleavage.
Well, you were.
It's
Now you're lying to
It's
her.
just that I turned at that moment and I saw your cleavage. It was at my eye level, and then I looked up.
Yes.
And it's one of those situations that's fraught because then she's like, oh, okay, now you're talking to me about looking at my cleavage.
Yeah,
that's
right.
creepy.
No, you're right. You would be up on charges.
But I don't know if you front foot it. If you say, hey, look, and you explain the
You
situation.
know what I should have just thrown up? Jace nearly got killed by a falling.
The fuck was that?
By a falling Nico palm tree. It just toppled over and nearly killed Jace. What a way to go that would have been.
Would have been brilliant.
That was karma for checking out that lady's bosom.
Yeah, totally, man.
If you had just
But it
her
was
the-
totally innocent.
the
I
double-
promise it was innocent.
the double thumbs up would have been the one.
Yeah.
Or the nod,
Not
She
bad.
gets it.
Not bad.
She gets it.
Yeah.
hey, thanks for listening.
Yeah, I reckon.
You should listen to the radio
Good
show.
one.
4 till 7 weekdays on Radio Hauraki. It's the big show.
Look at all those dudes over there wearing the Hoyte J red checker shirt.
Look, they're pointing at you, too.
But they're actual
Yeah.
farmers.
God, look at the cleavage on that dude.